been nominated to be the temporary chair. Second item is approval of the minutes from the November 17th meeting.
So move.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Do you want me to make that tie? I have a motion from Bill and a second from Alvin to approve the minutes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against say nay. Motion passes. Item 3 is a public hearing, consent agenda plats. Item A is a final plat of Evergreen at Vista Ridge Addition, a 6.16-acre tract zoned office, business, and medical district located on the northwest corner of Rockbrook Drive and Highland Drive. Gene?
The plat is, in essence, a replat of what was originally zoned and platted for townhouse development, but the townhouse market went south, and the owner sold most of the property to a company that's building an independent living facility similar to the one they have over on Garden Ridge. And this is the plat that will now divide the lot into two pieces. The eastern two-thirds, more or less, will be the independent living side, and the western third will be for some offices, which the owner of the property is choosing to keep that particular piece, and will have offices there at some point in the future. There are no variances requested, and staff does recommend approval.
Thank you, Gene. I have to open it to public hearing, correct? Anybody wishing to speak in favor of this item? Item 3? Anyone wishing to speak against this item? Do I have a motion to close public hearing?
Motion.
Thank you, Jim. And a second?
Second.
Thank you, Alvin. All those in favor of closing public hearing, answer aye.
Aye.
All those against? Item's closed. Any comments? Any motions?
Motion to approve.
Second. I have a motion from Jim and a second from Joy. Excuse me, James. Sorry. All those in favor will say aye.
Aye.
All those against? Item 3 passes. Item 4A, public hearing zoning, consideration of a zone change request from open agriculture space to light industrial on a 3.7-acre tract located at 1926 through 1954 East Business State Highway 121, further identified as Track 8 of the S.M. Hayden Survey, Abstract 537. The request is being made by Joey Hurst, the property owner. Case number PZ 2009-1213. Gene?
This is a request for a change to light industrial on a piece of property in the far eastern side of town that is just east of what everyone has affectionately known for several years as the salvage yards, the auto salvage yards in that location just a little to the west of this. The property is currently zoned agricultural open space. The owner of the property, Joey Hurst, has been making improvements on the property ever since he bought it a while back, and he would like to be able to have water and sewer provided on the property. The city council met with him, I believe, at their last meeting, and agreed to waive an engineering site plan, which typically, if you get new water or sewer service, you have to do an engineering site plan and bring everything on the site up to current standards. The city, November 16th, agreed to waive the engineering site plan associated with the property, allowing him to get water and sewer taps to serve the property. In exchange, he agreed to zone the property, which is why he's here tonight, process a final plat of the property, provide a 10-foot landscape strip along road frontages, install a fire lane, and pay associated capital recovery fees. So the council felt like by allowing him to have water and sewer, we were getting some pretty good stuff in the bargain. If we had required the full-blown engineering site plan, he would have just walked away and said, I'll just leave it like it is, because it really wasn't worth that much. So he has agreed to rezone the property. The request is for light industrial. Light industrial is consistent with the East Louisville plan, and we would recommend approval because it is consistent with the approved plan for that area. Are there any questions?
Thank you, Gene. Since it's a public hearing, I'll open up to public hearing. Anyone to speak in favor of this item? Anyone to speak against? Do I have a motion to close?
Motion to close public hearing.
Second.
Thank you, Bill and Joy. Do I have any comments, questions? Motions?
Yes, motion.
What kind of motion?
Is this a recommendation or approval?
It would be a recommendation to the city council.
Yes. Motion to recommend to City Council.
Second.
Thank you, James and Joy. All those in favor of recommend approval to the city council, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those against? Item passes. Item 5 is adjournment. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those against? We are adjourned.